The political landscape was shaken recently by a bold move from Director of National Intelligence, Tulsi Gabbard. Gabbard announced the revocation of security clearances for a number of high-profile individuals. This sent shockwaves through Washington. The list included former top officials in the Biden administration. Even former President Biden himself was impacted. Among those targeted were Antony Blinken and Jake Sullivan. Blinken served as Secretary of State, while Sullivan held the crucial position of National Security Advisor. These were not the only figures caught in the crosshairs. Prominent legal figures like Letitia James and Alvin Bragg were also stripped of their clearances. James serves as the Attorney General of New York. Bragg is the Manhattan District Attorney. Adding fuel to the fire, Gabbard revoked the clearances of 51 former intelligence officials. These individuals had signed a controversial letter in 2020. The letter pertained to Hunter Biden's laptop and dismissed it as Russian disinformation. This move ignited a firestorm of controversy. Supporters lauded Gabbard's actions as a decisive strike against corruption. Critics decried it as a politically motivated witch hunt. The ramifications of this decision are far-reaching. It raises serious questions about the politicization of intelligence and national security. The nation watches with bated breath. What will the ultimate consequences be? Only time will tell. Gabbard defended her actions with unwavering conviction. She stated that the revocations were not driven by politics. Instead, she insisted, they were necessary to protect national security. At the heart of her argument lay a claim of abuse of privilege. Gabbard accused the targeted individuals of exploiting their positions for personal gain. She pointed to the immense responsibility entrusted to those with security clearances. These clearances grant access to highly sensitive information. This information is the lifeblood of national security. Gabbard argued that such privilege must not be treated lightly. It was a matter of safeguarding the nation's secrets. Gabbard's accusations did not stop there. She went on to accuse some individuals of spreading disinformation. This added another layer of complexity to the already charged situation. The stage was set for a showdown. The battle lines were drawn between those who saw Gabbard as a crusader for truth and those who perceived her actions as a dangerous overreach. The nation held its breath. This controversy unfolded under the long shadow of former President Donald Trump. Trump, known for his combative style and disdain for his opponents, cast a long shadow over the proceedings. It was during his presidency that many of the individuals targeted by Gabbard held their positions. This fact did not go unnoticed by observers. Trump wasted no time in weighing in on the situation. He applauded Gabbard's actions, calling them long overdue. He accused those targeted of being part of a deep state conspiracy against him. This further inflamed the tensions surrounding the issue. Trump's pronouncements served as a stark reminder of the deep political divisions plaguing the nation. His words resonated with his base, who viewed Gabbard's actions as a victory against the swamp. However, critics saw it as further evidence of Trump's influence on settling scores. The situation remained highly volatile, a tinderbox awaiting a spark. The fallout from Gabbard's decision was swift. It didn't take long for legal challenges to emerge, challenging the legitimacy of her actions. Those stripped of their clearances argued that their due process rights had been violated. They claimed that they were denied the opportunity to defend themselves against the accusations leveled against them. Mark Zaid, a prominent national security lawyer, emerged as a vocal critic of Gabbard's actions. He questioned the legality of the revocations, arguing that they lacked proper justification and procedural fairness. Zaid's stance resonated with many, who feared that the revocations set a dangerous precedent, eroding the rule of law. The legal battles that ensued were not merely about security clearances. They were about power, accountability, and the future of American democracy. The nation watched as the drama unfolded in courtrooms, the outcome uncertain. The stakes were high. Would the courts uphold Gabbard's actions, or would they side with those who claimed to be victims of a political vendetta? The answer remained elusive, lost in a maze of legal arguments and political posturing.